Well, I had a very different episode planning for you today when I stepped into my basement studio. As I walked into my studio, a little visitor fell off the shelf to tell me it's time to have a different conversation. My little visitor, if you're listening on the podcast, you can't see, but I'm holding up a little rubber chicken named Chicken Shit. My little rubber chicken sits on a big, beautiful dragon that is in the back of my studio that I use for video. Chicken Shit was given to me by the first shaman I ever met, Rafael Bajerno. Rafael was talking to us, a group of coaches, and he's a magnificent figure who wore a suit with a t-shirt and these beautiful beads around his neck, and long flowing hair and his South American accent, and he was just a dashing figure. Uh, and Raphael comes into the circle with a gigantic rubber chicken, making it make noise. And he says, I want to introduce you to my spirit animal. Now, you would think a shaman's spirit animal would be an eagle or a buffalo or something equally as powerful. But he had this squeaking rubber chicken. He said, Chicken Shit is my spirit animal because whatever I do in the world, I do scared. My little heart, my little human heart, and my little human psyche is scared all the time. And if I want to do big, bold, beautiful things, if I want to influence, if I want to change the world, then I'm going to have to embrace my chicken shit. And he gave each one of us a little tiny chicken shit. And I've had um, this little token from Raphael for over a decade. Raphael died in Egypt, leading a peaceful retreat for spiritual people at the hands of the Egyptian army, who mistook them for some sort of terrorist cell. And it was very, very sad. So this chicken is very, 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 very close to my heart. Um, so what Chicken Shit reminds me of is the fact that I tell people that everything I've done scared. Every promotion I've ever got, I've been terrified of. Every big sale that I went into, when I walked into a boardroom with C-suite executives, knowing that I was homeless just a few years before, terrified. Even when I became a waiter at the Four Seasons Hotel, terrified. Writing a book, sending books out for reviews, getting on stage, calling myself a coach. Every single time, starting a podcast, interviewing famous people, I'm scared. I wish I could fix it. I'm much more used to I'm used to my nervous system getting scared. I can lose my breath and not let it show. I can sweat. I can be my heart can be beating and racing on stage, and people would not know that that's happening. I've learned to work with that, but I've never been able to fix that fear. So if you're scared, if you're walking into a meeting and you have hard things to say, or you're just self-conscious and you're scared, don't worry about it. Chicken shit is your spirit animal. Anything worth doing is worth doing scared. If you have a cause you care about, if there's a promotion you want to go for, if there's a difficult conversation you need to have, get the support you need, steel yourself, know that chicken shit is there for you, and do what you need to do. Anything worth doing is worth doing scared. When I hear that Bruce Springsteen has stage fright, when I heard that Bono just recently, before he was going on stage, I talked to the person who was there just before they were going on at the Sphere to do their concert, and Bono has been doing this for decades. He was too scared to go on. He said he wasn't ready to go on and do his concert. And he had to be reminded that he's Bono and has done this thousands of times. Uh, if he can do that, if Bruce Springsteen can do that, if Barbara Streisand can be scared, we can all be scared and we can accomplish amazing things. The exhilaration. I just watched a bunch of videos on Instagram of these people who are doing base jumping, and the amazing guides who are holding the people in front of them just over the cliff as they walk up to the cliff, holding the parachute. And they talked to them and they said, you can do this. Just one more step, just one more step. Keep breathing. You're about to jump off a cliff. You're amazing. You're brave. And they jump off the cliff and they're exhilarated. And the guys are so insightful. They say, do you see that? Do you see the joy on your face? Do you see you faced your fear and you jumped off a cliff and you're flying? That's the same way every time you face a fear. So allow chicken shit to be your spiritual animal. I love you a ton. Have a great rest of the day.